Okay, looking at the board, Marty's uncovered a king needing 4 cards. Jack move all the way over with a 7, needs 1, and this is sudden death. Someone's going to win game 1 right here. Jack, the question to you. We asked 100 marriage counselors. Generally speaking, if a wife knows that her husband is having an affair, is it better for her to pretend she does not know or confront him? How many marriage counselors said if a wife knows her husband is having an affair, it is better for her to confront him?
Having an affair. Now, Jim, that can get very serious for some couples. But in my
situation...
Very
hard for it to be trivial, as a matter of fact.
Very true. I think most marriage counselors would probably say it would be best to leave it alone. So I would say...
But how many say confront?
I would say 20.
20 out of 100 marriage counselors said to confront him.
Much, much higher. Marriage counselors, we know a couple of psychologists and marriage counselors, and they seem to think that honesty is the best policy. Much higher. Much higher. Get it out in the open, fight, then we'll start loving again.
You get the feeling some of those marriage counselors double as divorce lawyers, too? All right, 20 for Jack, higher for Marty. The actual number of marriage counselors who said if a wife knows her husband is having an affair, it's better for her to confront him is 92. Marty is absolutely right, almost every one of them. Well, Marty, you've got control, but are you faced with a problem? You have a king, a good base card, you need 4. Jack near the middle needs only 1. You have control. Play it or pass it?
This is a toughie. I think I'm going to pass it.
You're going to pass it.
Just let him
So it comes
worry.
down to 1 call. Jack, you're near the middle with a 7. Call this card right, you win the game. Call it wrong, it belongs to Marty. What do you say?
Jim, I think I've got to go higher.
He says higher. It's and Marty got control and won it in sudden death. Game 1 of the champion with $100. And very nicely done. I must say, I think I'd have to agree with your logic, Marty, because you had a long way to go with 4 cards there. Worked out well for the champion. And Janice is dealing out same 2 decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck. And now, Jack, you've got to make a comeback.
Got to come back, right.
Marty, we start with you. Marty, as you know, in the last year, the oil companies have been turning in record profits. Do we ever? Well, we asked 100 married men, if your wife were made president of Standard Oil, would she run it into bankruptcy? How many men said their wife would run Standard Oil into bankruptcy?
I would hope that very few men would think that. They would have high esteem for their wife and in business, and they'd think highly. I think very few, I would say, well, there's some dingies out there. 15.
15 out of 100 men said, yeah, their wife could ruin Standard Oil, Jack.
Jim, if any of those wives are like my wife, they would definitely run it into bankruptcy. So I would say it'd have to be a lot higher than that.
You say
a lot
higher.
higher. Oh, yes.
I've got to ask you, Jack, who handles the money in your house?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, right.
15 for Marty, higher for Jack. The actual number of men who said their wife would run Standard Oil into bankruptcy is 34. Oh! Jack is right. It is higher. And Jack starts game 2 with a 4.
Good call. I'll take it higher, Jim.
Higher than a 4. Yes, a king.
Lower, Jim.
Lower than a king, a jack.
Lower.
Risking it lower. It is a 7.
Freeze right there, Jim.
And again, Jack has moved over quickly, needing only 1 card. Can he pull this game out? We'll find out right after this.